Hey Tool Nuts, welcome back to our channel. I'm Doug, and today in this video we're going to be going over the new Gen 2 Milwaukee 18 gauge brad nailer. Let's do some shots first because that's what everyone wants to see is it in use. We'll do a couple of that and then we'll run through some specs. Safety first. And hopefully Milwaukee, those glasses are coming very soon. They're going to have a new line of safety glasses, so I'm looking forward to that so I don't have to wear these green ones anymore. So I'm going to turn this on first. Power button is located here on the unit. You're going to press and hold it. Battery's already been charged. And away we go. Very quick, so that was in single shot mode. They did put a multi-fire mode on it. Just press and hold. There's a mode button also located here. And then you're just going to basically pull the trigger and then very consistent. Balance is really nice. So I'm going to turn that unit off and we're going to go through the specs. This is another thing that's really nice. They angled the battery on this new version so that it can just stand like that. They did basically listen to all the feedback from the version 1 and went back and totally redesigned this. So this is a totally new unit that they came up with here compared to the first one. And again, that's from all the feedback that they received on version 1. So dimensionally, all sides, it's been reduced. Balance, really nice, and I think they said about 1/2 pound on the weight was removed on this. And again, balance is nice. So we'll go to that first because it does make a little bit of a difference with the battery you're going to use. The way they're shipping this now, there's 2 packages available or 2 ways that they're selling this. The first is going to be a kit. So you're going to get the gun itself. You're going to get the battery, a slim battery, and that's what we're going to go through here in another second. I'll get back to it. Is a 2 amp hour battery, 18 volt, and you get the charger and a soft carry bag, and that's it. The other way it's available is going to be as a bare tool, meaning that's what you're getting right there, is just this. No bag, no charger, and no batteries. And that's for people that already are into the existing M18 platform. So again, you can use any of their batteries if you already have them, but for the better weight and balance, like I said, they're shipping it with the slim 2 amp hour battery if you get the kit. But when you use one of the larger ones, go for it. Might be a little bit heavier, a little bit more awkward, but you know, in a pinch, if you gotta do it, do it. All right, so hook is installed on one side, but you can flip it, remove the screw, and move it to the other side if you wish. I already went through the buttons here. Power is going to be here, and then the mode to switch between single fire and multi-fire on that. Most people are going to just use the single fire, but a lot of the other companies are doing it. Milwaukee did it also. Magazine. This will take any brand of brad nails. So it's going to be 5/8 capacity up to 2 1/8 inch. I have 2 inch in here. Just going to load it in. Now drop it, load it in, push it, and it locks. There is an anti-dry fire on this unit. So we put the battery back on, power it up. I go to try to fire. Not going to fire. You can see it illuminates. It's also not allowing the nose of the gun to be depressed. So that's one way you can tell that once you put in your nails here, keeping my fingers away, lock it in, and then you'll see I can now depress the nose in further and fire a gun, generally with safety glasses. Sorry about that. Turn it back off here. So magazine capacity, easy clean out if you get a jam on this tool right here. You're just going to pop that open, If you have any jams, you're going to clear it. Obviously, battery's been removed before we're doing all this. Okay, always safety first with that. Once you get your jam cleared, back, reload your nails back in there. Ready to go. So the other thing that was, I noticed immediately when I turned it over, when I was looking at it, when I took it out of the box, they're giving you 3 different tips with this. There's one that's set back here that was installed on the tool. There's also a smaller profile. We'll do some zooms on this in a second. And then another one that wraps around the nose more on the gun. There. And those are installed on board storage right there. The other thing, they moved the adjustment. It's not near the trigger, it's to the side, and that's to give you a better line of sight when you're using the tool. The nose is also much smaller and much easier to see when you're firing. The other thing that we used to get when we first started selling the first version is a lot of times on extreme angles, it was hard to get that or to sink the nail in all the way. So they've improved that due to the smaller nose and the newer firing mechanism that's in this. Again, this is brushless. So I think that's it. Brad nailer, cordless, great balance, fire some more nails. If we had our windows, we could have actually put up some molding here, but our windows didn't come in yet. So we're just gonna fire into some more wood here. Out of box, the other thing with depth of adjustment, it was set, you know, that's the other thing is no marks on this, even consistent firing, and you know that there's hardly any recoil on this, and the ramp up time is really, really good on that. So we're gonna power it up. Angled. So again, you can see very consistent in the depth, and that's going to be in all materials from MDF, pine, all the way up to maple, and some of the harder woods. They are saying how clean it is. It didn't bounce, which back to what I started saying. So when I first took it out of the box, it needed some adjustment. If you're getting a wide blade mark where your nail is, and the nail, you can't even see it, way too deep. Adjust your depth up so that you're getting more consistent nail sets and get it in to the depth that you want. You know, each job might be a little bit different. So depending on the hardness of the wood also, you're definitely going to want to mess with that. If you have some scrap before you get it on the wall or on the floor, or wherever you're going to be using this, you're probably going to want to try to set the depth prior to starting on what you have, if you got some scrap. Thanks again. This is Doug with toolnut.com. Thanks for joining us on our channel. Hopefully you'll subscribe. Make some comments. Let me know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I left something out so that others can see it. Ask some questions. We appreciate it. And come back and watch some more videos. Thanks again. Bye.